What's up YouTube, Wall Street Bros back at it again for another stock video for you guys. Today we're going to go over weekly picks for today and go over last week. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So our top gainer from this week from our last week's pick was a Royal right here. As you can see here, it had this massive spike here, taking care of that short float that we were hoping for, and we got up to 11.49. We took profits around like 10.09, I believe, so our price target was at $10, but even exceeded our expectations. I believe we got in around the 660 mark around here a couple weeks ago. So if you guys do want to get notified when we buy and sell our stocks, make sure you guys go down below, click the link in our bio to join our Discord. We do send out our sell and buy notifications, and also with our full thesis is every night. And we also do send out our weekly night or weekly stock watches so you guys know what we are looking for to buy the next day. All right, moving on to our next stock pick from last week is APXT. They do have a merger coming up with Microsoft, which is worth 2 billion, and as you can see here is one of our monthly holds or midterm hold, and we are holding it for the whole month of February. You can see here the last month it's been on a downtrend from the original pop of when they announced that they were going to have their merger, and it's been up and down ever since. I do expect the short-term recovery back up to around the $16 mark, as you can see here, following this ascending triangle pattern right here. As you can see, with the merger coming up in the end of quarter one, as they announced that they said that it would be in quarter one, this stock has a 2x potential to go to $30 in the short term, and we even see it hitting $50 by the end of the year. Another one of our high conviction trades from last week was Givo. Do have this as a long-term hold as long as Biden is in office, as it is one of the best biofuel companies, especially with one of Biden's lead scientists being on the board of this company. As you can see here this week, we had a nice gain up. It was sitting around $10 mark. If we go back over here, it was sitting around the $10 mark for a while, gaining support and consolidation around here. And then this week, we finally saw a good run up of about 21%. We're still holding the strong for 4 years, but it's just nice to see one of our long-term plays having the short-term growth that we weren't expecting at the time. All right, and then on to our last top conviction trade from last week was Curtis, or ticker symbol CRIS. As you can see here, we had this, I should go to the month view. We had this downward trend here, and we called this out saying that this has very good 2x potential as it is a therapeutic company. As you can see in the 5-day chart, they did have a huge pop on when they go from where they're consolidating around $9.80 where their support was at the time to popping all the way up to $11, and now they're consolidating around 1060 to 1080. We still are holding this until it has a 2x potential, so we're looking for a price target around $18 to $20 on this company, so we're still holding it for the midterm swing. Alrighty guys, moving on to our picks for this week. Our first one is going to be ticker symbol Life, L-I-F-E. As you can see here, we are on a downtrend here from the highs of this week for around $8.10. So what we're looking for from this company is they do have this drug called ATRI 1923, which has an 83% recovery rate of people with inflammatory lung disease, which is a huge drug right now for people with COVID because that can help them recover better from the lung problems that have been some side effects of COVID and their treatment. So this stock has huge potential in the short term and long term. The support right now is around $6, as you can see here, is consolidating down at this bottom point around $6 this week. So it is one of our highest conviction trades right now as well, looking to get that bounce back up. So in the midterm, we have a price target of $15 on the stock, so hoping for that 2.5x potential in this stock, and we do even see this running up to 20 in the mid to long term. All right, and then moving on to our next play is CBAT. As you can see here, this is more of a technical play as well as in the hot sector right now, as it has electric batteries for a bunch of different vehicles. But as you can see here, the graph is pretty up and down. The Google Finance doesn't really show it as well, but it does have a breaking out technical play. We'll go back into the day view. So, and they also have a big short volume, just like Royal did before it broke out. So we have a 31% short ratio, which is 1.7 million shares floated. So if we can see this break out of its support at about $8, as you can see here, 750, sorry about that, about 760, 750. If we can see a breakout of that, the short floats will have to cover. And we can see a run to even, I think our price target on this one is $10 to $12 to take profits if the technical play does play out. And that means that if it does break out of the 760, we will look to take profits around the $10 to $12 mark. As you saw, Royal, it can have a huge pop in just one day, so you always got to be ready to take profits on these short swings. Alrighty guys, our last play for this week is RMO, Romeo Powers. This is another battery company who provides lots of batteries to like delivery trucks and such like and other companies such as BMW. So as you can see here, it is down 50% in the last couple of months. This is a heavily beat down stock with a big hedge fund coming out and having a price target of $12. Now this could be one of two things. So these hedge funds come out to manipulate the stock and they say it has a price target of 12, causing a huge sell-off for companies just like Romeo so they can get in at a lower cost and then ride that wave of the of a news pop right back up to around the price that it's at right now, like 16 to $18. Alright guys, so I didn't explain what it could also mean very in depth, so I'm going to come back in the editing and do that right now. But another thing that it could mean with the price target of $12 is the big hedge funds are shorting the stock and they want the stock to go down even further so they can get even higher profits. So they come out and manipulate the market to make it go even lower than it already is to gain those higher profits for them. But as you can see, like this week, we'll hop over to the highly end play here. So a big hedge fund did have a say that this stock was going to go down all the way to I think it was $11 or $10. They said that as a price target of 11 or 10. As you can see, they rode this wave down. Yeah, let's go further back. They rode this wave back down all the way here that had the price target. They announced it around November, all the way back down to the low point of like $16. And then they got back in, and then they had Highland release some news, and it popped all the way up to about $21, and they rode that profit wave back up. So going back to RMO, we do this. So the price target is set at $12 on this. So this is our buy zone around here, around $16, 16.50 if you guys can get it that low. And we're hoping to ride this back up to $20 to $24 in the short term. And in the next couple of months, we do see it hitting all-time highs, which were about the $34 mark, $27 mark. So yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed our stock picks for this week. If you guys want to get join our Discord, the link is down below in the description below. We do post our buy and sell notifications as well as a weekly watch list and a daily watch list for you guys to know what stocks that we're looking at, as well as our thesis, our full thesis on every single stocks. It's just a great community to go ahead and chat with a bunch of other smart people in the stock market and see what everybody else's opinions are. So if you guys want to join, make sure to click the link below in the description below. And while you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. It really helps us out over here. Yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.